College to win.
It's up to you. Yeah, like when given the chance to talk smack, I probably will.
Okay, all right, we'll do that.
Yeah. Okay, sick. That's solid anti-pop. Are we live? All right. Can they hear us? Open the Twitch and see. I guess we'll figure it out as we go.
We'll learn along the way.
All right, gamers. GMU, GWU, crew battle. I don't know what league this is part of, but I'm sure it's part of a league.
Probably like NACE or something.
True. Gosh.
Who knows?
What is it? 15 stocks each.
3 to each person.
Yeah, you know the deal. It's a crew
Work
battle.
the way down.
Yeah. So I imagine Anti-Pop is gonna be going D to D. They also have a Rob, a Falcon, a Brawler, a Ridley, a PT, a Sheik.
Right, one of those people who mains half the roster.
Yeah, for real, for real. But I also imagine I played against Over. I never played against Solid, but Solid.
I
on
believe
Snake.
from our tournaments, Over is the better in the head-to-head.
Okay,
So
interesting.
That doesn't necessarily lend itself to a DDD matchup, but when they play in bracket, I think Over usually takes it over Solid.
Yeah. When it comes to DDD, it's funny because a lot of DDDs think the Snake matchup is awful for DDD, but there are like a few, and it's always the DDDs that have been around for so long.
Right.
You got Atomisk and other people. It's just Atomisk, I think is even.
Right, exactly.
It's just Atomisk.
DDD low tier.
Yeah.
No, it's the do not cite the old magic to me, witch, for I was there when it was written.
Exactly.
Like, I was back there.
That's
Don't know anything.
That's the deal. But imagine we'll get into this soon.
You guys have a Wario, don't you?
Beecroft secondaries Wario.
Beecroft secondary. Because
Twinsy also secondaries Wario, but they're not on the team right now.
the big discussion was if you guys would lead Beecroft to get like the most out of Wario with a full game of Waft. So there were strategy discussions there for like if Beecroft comes out, expect the Wario. If he doesn't, probably not going Wario.
Yeah, Beecroft is another player who like mains half the roster.
Right.
He's got the Wario, he's got the Bio, he's got the Zero Suit, Donkey Kong, Jigglypuff.
I feel like everyone's got a Donkey Kong question mark.
Yeah,
at least
the hot DK, bro. The hot DK.
Cargo throw is a hell of a drug. So
oh, for real.
Everyone wants a piece of that.
Yeah. He also plays Palu.
Palu Nair, also a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Plays Ken.
And Ken's fun.
I wish I understood Ken more. Like,
right, exactly.
I like Ryu a lot.
Yeah.
I play Ken in Street Fighter, so.
Okay. I've never touched Street Fighter.
Gotcha. All right, there we go.
As expected.
DDD not pulling any stops here. Or pulling out all the stops, I guess. All right, let's get into it. 15-15.
Here we go.
Starting it off. On Battlefield. Did they strike? Did you see?
I'm not sure. I did not see. If it did happen, then it happened outside of our view on stream, I think. But Snake is going to like Battlefield.
Oh, for sure.
The platform's good for C4, good for nades. I have no idea what DDD does on any stage. So
in general, I feel like Battlefield and small Battlefield platforms are super good for DDD ledge trapping because you can't land on him when he's throwing Gordo.
That's true. Yeah.
But that's the same like pull of Snake on the stage. Like he can place that C4 right on the platform, and it's like, oh well, I guess I'm stuck here.
Right.
I can't go under this platform.
So it might end up being who can use platforms to edge guard the best.
Exactly.
They both can try and do it.
Oh my gosh, what a call out! Are you kidding me?
Jeez.
But don't get hit by that. Yeah. All right.
Good shield.
For sure. For sure. Wow.
There's the forward air. Lots of.
Anti-Pop is doing such a good job of like, I know you're gonna approach here, and therefore I will throw out big hitbox there.
Yep. So Solid definitely needs to mix it up just a little bit, because I mean, just the raw up smash, basically in neutral. That's probably shouldn't have that happening. You want to avoid that as much as you can.
The thing about DDD, like or DDD Snake, the matchup in general is Snake thrives so much off of trades from grenade, but DDD is just heavier, so it doesn't even matter. Like those trades are going to all be in anti-pop favor.
All doing well to work it back. I don't know if
For sure.
Antipop has hit him in a meaningful way in a while. 160. You think a lot of things will kill?
At throw of all things.
Yeah.
I guess you were right. All things, huh?
Uh-huh.
But
Way back.
and there we go. Just raw C4.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah.
C4 stays when the stock goes.
For sure.
And now
Super
we've
solid pivot up
equalized.
tilt there. Oh. It's, you know, I feel like there aren't supposed to be timeouts in crew battles, but if there is, he's got the percent lead.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Which of these characters do you think fares better from carrying like a 1 or 2 stock advantage into the next game? Who do you think is more likely to extend an advantage?
Snake,
Yeah.
probably. Just because Snake, when you're fighting characters like Snake or Min Min. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! The Gordo.
Wow.
It looked like it bounced, but it must have done enough damage to get rid of that.
I guess so. I think it's 10 to break the cipher. But yeah.
So that must have been the interaction. Unfortunate. He almost was able to air dodge back to ledge too, but robbed of that stock, and it's a long way back into it.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, like I was saying, like when it comes to like fighting characters like Snake and Min Min, you're going to be taking residual damage no matter what. So that stock lead is going to be so huge if Solid's able to eke this out. Right. However, Antipop, hell of a lead here. 40% of extra credit on a new stock, and it's so hard to kill DDD. You're not killing him at 100. Solid deciding, throwing away that grenade. We're not dealing with it. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Seemed like a bit of a misinput, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, the teabag into the dash attack.
That was nice.
Yep.
Solid sequence of just...
Solid.
Oh, wow. Yep. Very good sequence from Antipop of just ledge trapping and keeping that going.
For sure.
Solid, unable to find a solid path back to stage. And it's a 2-stock advantage, 14-12. We got Kimonito, though.
Yeah, is that your captain?
He is our captain, and he's bringing out the Rosa. That's right. So, I'd imagine Rosalina Downbeat takes care of Gordo, right? It takes care of most things. I don't specifically know that interaction, but yeah, I'd say we're gonna see a lot of Rosa Downbeat. Get used to that move because that interaction will be important.
And also, I feel like Luma in general is gonna it's gonna whenever I'm playing. I've played against Steve a couple times and just in friendlies, and I know he hates Piranha Plant, so I just go Piranha Plant. But Luma just intercepts the other spike ball that's not Gordo.
Yep, so that too, you got to get down Mr. President aspect to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Might not hit Rosalina by virtue of Luma. Luma also good against big bodies just on stray hits too. So, and I haven't seen a DDD matchup chart, but I'd imagine Rosalina not a favorite for this one.
Yeah. I feel like that's never stopped Antipop before, though. You know,
it's true. I mean, to play DDD, I feel like you gotta get through some stuff.
Yeah, just a bit of a masochist, a little bit.
Right, exactly.
Like you know you're playing a big body, you know you're playing a fast faller. Those two things, you're gonna take a lot of damage.
Yep. So if you had to pick a character whose players are gonna know how to get around that, it's probably a DDD to stick this far into Ultimate with the character.
Yep.
Can't fear too much.
I know Antipop's got a long history on Wi-Fi as well, so even if there aren't too many like Rosas in the region, it's literally just like Viceroy and Kimonito.
Yeah, the online era that we had with this game, definitely, I think for a lot of people with a lot of matchups, they are referring back to this person that I played on Wi-Fi, because if you're kind of up on that, or like in a Wi-Fi tournament too, because you're able to play many more people outside your region, gives you a greater chance for matchup experience.
Absolutely. I'm noticing both players have earbuds in here. What do you think the soundtracks are?
Steve Kimonito, he has told me what his soundtrack is, and I don't remember what it is now, so I can't, because I just in one ear out the other. But
this guy hates listening.
Right,
you are my friend, but I hate listening to you. Right. Can't stand.
I don't remember asking what music you listen to during your sets, Kimonito. Thank you very much.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I think you could get away with going thematic and listening to the Mario Galaxy. What's it called? The the Observatory.
Yeah. All right. PS2 is the pick here. Oh yeah. Oh, I was like, what? I forgot. It's the crew battle.
Right. We're in a crew battle.
True. One, go, and we're off. So I imagine we'll be seeing a lot of disjoints from Antipop here. there we go. There's Luma. But, like, Luma takes so little damage in this game, just die.
Right.
But, like you're saying, that grav pull is still going to be so important there.
Haven't seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Good for.
Once Luma's gone, at least. And there's Luma. Yeah, there we go.
And there it is. Okay.
Wow,
Yep.
as if on cue.
First of many, I would hope.
Yeah. This is going to be a slow matchup, I imagine.
Yes. I mean, Kiminito, even when playing against fast characters, manages to slow down the game, so I don't think it'll be different against a DDD.
Sure. Antipop looking for sort of like Luma coming down there, but not able to find the F tilt connecting. But it doesn't even matter because Luma sucks.
Right.
However, Luma is also very strong.
The 2 times that Kiminito's had Luma, Antipop's gotten rid of it pretty quickly, so he's definitely doing a good job knocking it off stage. Up air not enough there. Up smash also into shield.
It's just like post-traumatic stress from Smash 4. I see it and I think it kills immediately. All right, re-grabbing ledge here. Great up smash right there. I like that a lot. But
just a nice call out, which is again kind of like the disjoint thing deal with DDD. Ooh, that Gordo finds its way through.
Oh, for sure. Oh, wow. That was excellent timing on that on the air dodge. Like, Rose is so floaty, right? And so fastfall air dodge is not like super strong as her. But
that was a nice little hit to call out the DDD up B, and now it's 1 left for Kiminito.
Yep.
You'd probably think Antipop takes a stock here, right?
I imagine
122, Kiminito's going to have to play flawless to completely equalize.
But those reflected Gordos rack up mad damage, so Antipop's going to have to be careful in that regard. But sort of has found Kiminito in the corner, but finding his way out there. But the back air, that'll be sealing the stock out.
So
there we go.
That will confirm that GMU takes an advantage into the next game, even if Kiminito closes this one out.
And when it comes to Antipop and crew battles, I honestly would not be surprised if they take another one here.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, it's DDD. It's a heavy.
Yeah.
Like, you can always take a random stock at like 60. Okay, there's the PTSD. Dash attack comes out. Slow move though.
Oh yeah. It's not going to kill at 12, but it's still going to be you're in a ledge trap situation against King DDD. But back air, that's a rough situation to be in. Uh-oh, going high there. I like that a lot, actually.
Good recovery. Smash. He's swinging for the fences right
Absolutely,
here.
you got to.
You? Yeah. At 120, try to take that kill.
Yep. Is that up tilt that Kiminito was throwing out there?
I think it was.
Luma up tilt, pretty strong, but...
Then he was fishing for up smashes there.
Oh, there's no way this doesn't kill. This doesn't kill. No.
Oh, goodness. The game lied. That would have been so hype. Luma hit into the...
Oh, jab check. Up smash. There it is. Yep.
Okay. Yep. So it's just going to be the 1 stock lead for GMU. Good job from Kiminito there to close that one out.
That was a scary situation if you're Steve. It's like, oh, no, man. I have to close this out now.
You start to sweat. The higher in percent that you get against DDD, you get a little worried.
Just keeps going on.
I kind of wish that the first kill screen actually had killed. That would have been such a
That would have been
finisher.
insane.
The one F smash hitting both the Gordo and DDD and then connecting them off stage. But
all right. GMU sending in Drew 2 here.
Drew 2. Who's Drew 2 play?
Hero DDD Minmin.
Hero. Okay, yes.
So,
I remember this one. Hero was the prep for GWU.
Okay.
So,
who plays Hero at GW?
Over our Snake secondary hero. So in the warm-up section, we had guys playing against the hero to try and get that matchup knowledge down, practice a little bit. But you got so many options with hero. I don't even know how well that will translate because you can play one hero very differently than another person's hero. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for some jank, some shenanigans. That's what I feel like we are entitled to.
Sure.
A good hero matchup.
I can't wait for Kiminito to grab pull kaboom and for it to hit Hero. Who is the Little Mac practicing against a Daisy CPU out there? That's really funny. You don't have any Macs on your team.
It could be Alternus,
True.
Playing against the level 9 CPUs. That's how he gets ready.
Very scared of all the daisies we have here.
That's right. Nah, he just set the level 9 CPU on random.
True.
That's how.
Gotta be ready for everything.
Exactly. Who knows?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm very bad at this game, so I might get seeded against the #1 seed after play Alternus. Pull out the Daisy. Won't be ready for it. I don't play Daisy, but
who do you play?
I play Pikachu.
Okay.
But against someone like Alternus, it won't matter. so might as well play Daisy.
Just go to, I don't know, PS2 and start going, Pika, Pika.
Just T-jolt the entire time. What's that going to do about it?
Until he finds his way in. It's like, well, I'm a disadvantage.
I'll die. That's fine.
Yeah. So it is going to be the hero coming out from Drew 2 here.
That's what GW expected from this matchup.
Yeah. SD. 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 Get out of here.
He's really taking his time.
Okay, I had to set up the taunting desync of all things.
It's all about the mind games.
Oh, for sure.
Gotta get in the head.
Yeah.
We're on PS2 again.
Oomph and Psych up 21 off a Nair. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Ah!
No way. Please, Kiwanito. Don't let it end like this. Yet to touch Drew 2 while taking 68%.
Oh, Psych up and bounce online once again. Back air soon. No? Fair. Goodbye, Luma. Are you kidding me? Absolutely out of here.
Jeez.
But here's an opening for Kiwanito.
I'm not sure Kiwanito's realized that he's the one down a stock quite yet. Like, he's supposed to be playing aggro.
I mean, how you're not going to be playing Rosa aggro. That's the thing.
It's true. But I don't know. I don't love the opening Psych up. Ooh, almost gets out there. Kiwanito sweating this one. Nair to hit him to 126.
I saw that whack online, but
thought about it for sure.
Oh, for sure. Are you kidding me? Is that floor dash attack a real thing?
I think it is at low percents.
That's very silly.
It might be only with Luma. Oh, Luma dies.
Yeah. When there's grav pull, it like the hitbox for like the projectiles becomes a little bit different.
Yeah.
And so that might have been why.
Up throw takes that stock, and it was only 40%. Zoom gets him to the right platform.
Yeah, Kiwanito not able to find the guessing game of where is he going to land.
Indeed, as heroes love to put you into that situation.
Oh, for sure. And the thing is with Zoom is they don't have to land. They can air dodge. Oh, you're fine, right? No.
Oh, no,
wow, actually ending up in the blast.
I wasn't looking at the mana there, so maybe he didn't have a way back.
Whack.
Oh, I respect it.
Oh, for sure.
Always want to see that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we have a crowd mic or anything, but Taz, Prince Rolls, is screaming on top of his lungs.
Oh, down air almost hits. What if?
Yeah. I imagine it wouldn't have come, but that up tilt, that's going to be it. Quick game there, honestly.
That was quick, and that's advantage to Drew 2 there. He took more than he lost. So Kiwanito fought hard to take back one of the stocks that GWU lost in the first game, and then Drew 2 takes it right back. So there we are, back to a two stock advantage.
What is this guy doing? Wait, that was probably the Little Mac. That guy plays Little Mac.
Well, that's not Alternus, so.
True. All right, Hooks is getting sent in here.
Hooks, our resident Incineroar player.
Yeah. I thought he had graduated.
No, he's a senior.
Okay.
He's he graduates this semester, so he started spring in his freshman year. So this is the last semester that we've got him, but he's just barely eligible still.
That's the same thing with Raltz for us. It's like,
really?
Yeah, he's going to be graduating this semester, and it's just like, okay, well. Better get these crew battles in now.
That's right, yeah. Pull your weight now, man.
Exactly. But, yeah.
His Incineroar is very fun to watch. So,
oh, for sure.
Incineroar is a character pretty fun to watch. SkyJ at the pro scene bringing him to prominence.
There's also, who's the one from PNW?
Oh, do not know.
They play the blue one. I don't
Who knows? But I don't know. We've got a scary amount of Incineroars at our weeklies. So we've got Hooks here.
Yeah. I know Peregrine does.
Yes, Peregrine. He plays Incineroar. We've got one other person who shows up named El Shudo, who's pulled out Incineroar in grand finals of one of our
That's why he's the GOAT.
well.
He's on BMSPR. But not a GMU student.
Nah, he had one tournament where he he got the kamikaze. Very good.
Name a better way to SD. Yeah, Hooks is the only player. Like I always talk about this when Hook comes up, but like Ensign is the only matchup I've ever studied because
really?
I got 3-stocked by a different Ensign and then played him the week after and beat him, which is really funny.
And there are things to study with the Incineroar matchup. There's things that you can manipulate, get around.
Like camping.
Right.
My favorite manipulation, not interacting.
Yep.
But you're doing a
Incineroar.
lot of that right now, interacting.
And to his detriment right now, he's down on percent. Good nair from Hooks.
That Accelerado might be all he needs, but the down air out of shield, not an option I was expecting there, and Georgian certainly wasn't either.
Yeah, not an option.
Oh, you're dead.
Snooze. Is he gone? He is gone. Holy cow.
Awesome. I love luck.
For as much character diversity that we have at GW, one thing that we don't have... Well, I mentioned Avery, but he's never really pulled out the... sorry, I mentioned that our Snake player has a secondary hero, but we don't see a lot of him in bracket, so... It's crazy to me that he just falls asleep center stage and dies there at, like, sub 100%.
That Sizz, really? Or that wasn't Sizz. What is it? Kafrazzle? I don't know, man. It disappeared right before he got the revenge. That's all I wanted to say.
Probably wasn't going to get too much revenge off that anyway. But
yeah. Any revenge is good revenge, though, honestly.
So.
That could have been it, honestly.
Surely you're not dead. Okay. Not dead.
Snooze.
Snooze again.
Oh, no. Get him out of here. Come on, bro. All right. Oh, no punish on this. Never mind. He got just the nair, but that's all you need, really.
Solid 9%.
All right. No zoom, but he's running out of mana. He's got to find a way to get like a normal hit in pretty quickly. That F smash is all he needs. 62 immediately. And now we can throw back. We can go back to throwing funny spells.
Yeah, I guess that is the little bit in Hero's gameplay that makes him approach Incineroar is you got to get back the mana. That's what Hooks has to wait for.
Do you know if the different versions of Lariat stale separately?
Ooh, I don't know.
There's no way he's living that. Hero's cheating, actually. Imagine he wins this now.
That's not the wrong direction.
He could have smashed.
150.
No way he brings this back.
On. Hooks just needs to find a move. Oh, he does get back. Misses the grab off stage once
Magic
again.
Burst?
Magic Burst.
What an excellent weight from Hooks. The dash attack's going to take it.
Recovery and gets the dash attack. I mean, I know that he gets killed more than he probably should a stock up against Drew 2, but that to not get all of his stocks taken right there at the end, avoiding the Magic Burst, very good.
Me? I panic there. Right. Every other Incineroar there panics.
Yeah.
Hooks, though, staying calm and collected.
He knows exactly
worried.
how far that he can get back from and just waits out the Magic Burst.
For sure.
That's very good.
Sure.
And now he awaits his next challenger.
Yup. He had, what, like 120% on the last stock? Like, but still keeping it alive, and now it's back down to 0. That's the thing about crew battles.
And Incineroar can kill ridiculously early.
Oh, for sure, bro.
But also can die ridiculously early. So we could see feast or famine here. Either he gets a big revenge and kills his opponent at 30, or he gets edge-guarded and dies at 30.
All right.
Who's to say?
All right. Sending in Mr. Matthew Beecroft, the GOAT. Who knows what character he's going to play? Not me.
The only person in the scene right now who knows who Beecroft's going to play is Beecroft, and that's power over your opponent.
Oh, for sure. And power over me, which I'm quite uncomfortable with.
Yeah, actually, I'm feeling a little bit scared, truly.
He told me that he wants to go all Zero Suit in bracket today to spite me personally.
Oh, that's also a little bit of power to have over you. See how far he gets with his DSS.
Yeah. But
if you had to place a bet, who's it going to be right now?
Probably Byleth.
Probably Byleth. Yeah.
And if not Byleth, then probably Wario.
Byleth. Well, there's definitely matchup experience for Byleth at GW.
True. Recently, but
we've got that's true. But I mean, if you were out there watching warm-ups, Hooks was practicing with Justin Byleth, who's got the relevant character in his name. So there
you go.
We'll see what happens.
Why did he do that? Why did he do that?
Make it Justin Byleth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It was Justin.
I know.
The first little bit, and then changed it to Justin Byleth. Let's hope he watches this VOD sound off. I prefer just Justin.
I prefer just Justin as well.
Yep.
I'm not going to call you Justin Byleth.
Yeah, just call it just casually. It's Justin.
But that's the thing.
The Byleth's there, but it's also on screen, so everybody knows.
Yes, I love making tags. Woo! Yes!
This is the exciting gameplay that our many viewers are here to watch. Is
for sure.
Tag creation.
Exactly. Look at that. All right. He's going to do Oh, he's not. Wait, no.
F-U-N. Fundies.
Undies?
Fundies.
Okay.
Ooh.
Normally he does Mr. B with a little swiggly line.
With the tilde?
Oh, true. I was gonna call it the tilde, but then I just like that's not what it is.
I think it's called the tilde. Yeah.
It is.
Now we got fundies.
Yep. Fundies nuts. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. Got. I'm just different like that.
You would really do that to me on the
My
day
fault.
that we met. Such a shame.
Yeah, happens to the best of us, which is me
And also
because I
me.
didn't get hit by it.
But yeah, tag fundies, which is a bold claim. We're gonna need to
Okay.
see some good fundies, because if you mess up your fundies, that's when you die to Incineroar.
He goes, "Grah!" You're just grabbed, dead.
Yep.
All right, one stock from Hook, so he's gonna have to SD twice.
This is the first time we've seen the old double SD, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. All of our other ones have been 3 versus 2.
So GMU sort of building up that lead if at all possible. 1, and let's go.
And we're into it.
All right, opening up with the immediate sour spot fair, but
I'm excited to see how Hooks plays this one, because it is a very different dynamic when you know you've only got one stock to work with. So like, I know he's been working on down throw to up B at ledge, just kills your opponent,
yep.
but it also kills you. So he's not going to have that in his bag of tricks, most likely. Are you dead? You're Byleth? Are you
no,
dead?
Byleth has one of the best recoveries in the entire game if we're being Ooh. Yeah.
No down smash.
I know y'all were talking about like the matchup experience from playing Justin, but the thing is, like having played a set with Justin and also having I grind with Beecroft a lot.
Right.
They play so differently. Like Justin, like obviously, like he's the shield break guy. He knows his win con, but like there's when you play so many different characters like Beecroft, I was like that's just gonna like flow over. You're just like he's gonna be the fundies guy, and that miss tech is gonna be it from Hooks. Well, he took a stock.
He did take a stock, which is what they needed. I mean, maybe you could expect a little bit more because you're Incineroar, but you can't be upset with the 1-1 trade going even like that.
You just gotta hope the rest of your crew cleans up.
Right, exactly.
Got 2 people left. What is it?
left.
Over and
Justin himself. So Snake and Byleth, it will be. What is his name?
Okay, wait, sending it over.
Over.
Justin
I don't know.
Gonna be.
Justin's our anchor for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still kind of would like to see the Byleth.
That's
on
what I
Byleth
was
action.
saying. Because when it comes to crew battles, you gotta stick with the character you pick first.
Right.
Like
exactly.
despite Beecroft like sort of being a counter picker, like he's gonna have to.
He
He
doesn't
can't
have
do
that
that
option.
here. Can't do that. You're just Beecroft Byleth. Matthew Byleth.
That's right. We got Beecroft Byleth versus Over Snake here. Just apply that to everyone.
Yeah.
Character name comes after your tag.
No, that, honestly, that's very similar to what I do often. I'm like, hey, I call you by your first name, and then I call you by your tag, just in tandem.
Yeah, right. Makes it clear to everyone who's around, who's being addressed.
Yeah, because we have a couple Matthews here, we have a couple Noahs here, and so it's like, you're Noah Alternus, you're Noah O'Tour.
Over's name is Matthew, so
I hate
here
it
we
here.
go.
This is the Matthew v. Matthew.
Matthew v. Matthew. Winner gets to keep the name.
True.
I think that's...
Not only is the stock for the crew battle on the line.
There's your own name on the line. I hope you got a good middle name, Matthew and Matthew, because if you drop this, I'm going to have to resort to that.
That's rough.
I haven't read the bylaws, but I'm pretty sure that's in there. One of them's got to drop the name.
Yep. I think like God said that. Like if
that's right.
If thou loses Smash Bros to someone who hast thou's name, die. I don't know.
That's like John 12:13 or something.
True.
Like that.
True.
If Bible Camp taught me anything.
Can you vouch?
Right. Do we got the
No,
pocket
maybe.
Bible on,
Okay.
on standby?
Probably. Cool.
You'll just have to take my word for it.
Yeah.
John 12:13.
All right.
Here we
Hollow
go.
Bastion is
Hollow
the pick
Bastion.
here. Where is he? I can't see him.
Oh my God, he was in the box? How did
No
he get in there?
way.
I would never have expected a full man to be in a box.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hollow Bastion, first time we've seen it in this crew battle, if I'm not mistaken.
It is a counter pick, which is that was strange. And you're taking 50.
Getting gold.
All right, can you keep him on ledge? Wow,
Ooh,
landing
last
with
hit
it
of that
there.
nair.
Absolutely, man.
Here's the throw.
Uppy him. Uppy him. Uppy him. No.
So, here on platform, bone grenade.
It's gonna be a lot of damage. Yup.
There it is. All
up
right,
tilt, and
so
all of a sudden,
now it's
even-
Over's turn to have a little bit of fun. He gets rocked right at the beginning, but takes back that advantage.
When you're
That's
Snake,
a nice
yeah.
forward air, though.
Oh, for sure. Ah!
Jeez.
I'm sure y'all have seen that move a couple times.
Right, Byleths, man, they just go for that.
Yeah.
Why not?
But Over taking a stock lead here.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I mean, you expect up tilt to take kills for you.
Sure.
Nice
Uh-oh.
C4 into back air.
Okay, it didn't actually stick to Beecroft there, but still a scary situation to be in. Can't go over there now, but the back air, catching the neutral, get up.
Yep. No, that's a nice call out. Just goes for the back air. Hits it, you're dead.
Oh.
Now a little bit of a reset. 50%. That's pretty much just one advantage state for Byleth.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Yeah.
And another one.
And
But
they're
getting the
equal
spike
again.
hitbox instead, just barely getting that percent. Ah! Reading the wrong direction from the Nair drift, but not getting the sour spot. But
Oh, good up air. Not
How
dead
does Snake
yet.
land here?
Just like that. C4
True.
Drop doesn't put it off. Drops a grenade. Yeah, he just needs to kind of get the reset. And I think he's done that pretty well. And as I say that, he's off stage again.
Where are you
down air,
going?
Doesn't find it. This would be huge if Beecroft can take the
Another stock.
and he does. I mean, Over just needs to take this because Justin's very good, very talented player, but at a certain point, you're asking too much of him. You let the lead get too big.
Uh-oh.
One
You're
and
still getting
9.
the damage. You're not getting the quite DI read, but down throw? He had the
Oh,
read,
he
but
had
wasn't
the
it?
read and didn't go for
He
it.
wasn't confident in it. You
Right.
have to be at that percent, you know?
140%.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Scary.
Nikita drop.
Scary
Good
position to
air
be in
dodge.
if you're Byleth.
Okay, yeah,
There we go.
I didn't even see that. So I wonder if
Hollow
Beecroft
Bastion
saw it.
moment. Clearly not. He ran right into it.
So yeah, it just the path back is getting harder and harder as we get to fewer and fewer players.
Yep.
We really need Over to take like a stock here.
Yeah.
To trade even, because then Justin gets an advantage to play with in his first game, and then maybe take something with a disadvantage in the last game. But I think it's going to be super hard if Over dies here first. Gives Justin 2 people to get through with half as many stocks.
All right. GMU sending in Prince Roltz. I like that pick rather than Lazog. Lazog being the... Oh, wait. Because Lazog has multiple wins on Justin at this point.
Right, yes. No.
And he can't switch to Rob. He can't. That's actually so smart from GMU.
No, because that was the discussion, was Justin was contemplating
Starting
playing-
Rob?
well, ideally, we weren't in this situation.
Yeah.
Justin was going to be the last anchor to appear, and then he was going to go Rob to try and play against Lazog. But he's not going to have that luxury here. He's got to
Who knows?
probably commit to the Byleth. Maybe he'll commit to the Rob even.
Yeah.
That would be exciting.
If Over takes 3 stocks here.
Then you probably can't commit to the Rob.
Yeah.
Maybe you can. I don't know. But
I feel like that's optimal. Commit to the Rob. If Over takes 3 here.
right.
Because...
I don't know. It's tough. I'll go on the record as saying I believe in our Lord and Savior Justin Byleth till I die. So nothing's impossible here, but it's definitely an odd situation because if he was thinking about committing to a Rob counterpick, and now you're making it much more difficult to commit to that, like that's just an even better situation
Sure.
for GMU.
All right. Starting it up. Immediate grenade. Who would have thought? But here's
Wait,
the
which
combo.
character? Snake throwing out a grenade?
No, it was actually Aegis.
Ah.
See, I told you.
I missed that patch somewhere along the line.
Yeah, she needs it.
That's what people have been saying.
Yeah.
Is Aegis, not enough grenades.
Get rid of the big swingy over the head instead of then give Mithra a grenade.
Pyra's out already and at 90%.
Yeah, I don't know about that
why.
pick. To be frank, Taz has been working on his
With
Pyra
only
a
one
lot.
stock to take, like, you just kind of swing the big sword and hope something kills. Just like that. Yeah.
Something killed.
Something killed. That's what we were talking about.
And there we go.
And goodbye, Over. Hello, Justin. 6 stocks to take. It's a lot.
Yup.
I don't know if you saw, Justin ranked 10th in New Jersey's
I did see
PR.
that. I was gonna mention that. now no longer can farm the Arcadian.
That's correct. We were discussing that on the bus ride over too. Is honestly, it's unfortunate that just barely in there and can't farm the Arcadian.
Rough. Was it 15 people on the PR though?
Yes, there are. So maybe he's not even that just in. I didn't. Okay, I'm so clever and funny, guys.
Yeah, you said solid early.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
This guy loves wordplay. Big pun fan over here.
Yep. I haven't even meant it yet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, we're seeing it.
Honestly,
do we
I
call
like
him
this.
Justin Robb now?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Justin.
Prince Ralts versus Justin
Rob
Robb.
Byleth.
We replace the Justin?
Yeah.
All right, Prince Ralts versus Rob Byleth. Sticking with the Leo at home tag, he put that in earlier when he was warming up.
Sure.
Has Leo played Rob before? He's probably dabbled.
he played it against Proto.
Yeah.
And against Chag.
I think I remember that. So still accurate, I guess. He can rep the Leo at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is just because Lazog.
He's scared of Lazog. You know, I don't blame him. Like, Byleth sucks against mid-min.
Right. Yeah. So again, that's where the disadvantage really comes into play. He doesn't have the luxury of going Byleth and then Rob. He's got to commit to the Rob and try and get through Pyra/Mythra match against Prince Ralts, who's going to be no pushover. I mean, against a character that Justin's not really been warming up and hasn't been playing as often.
Sure.
Like, it's not at his strongest here, obviously.
When it comes to Ralts, he always talks about how volatile Mythra is. And I feel like Rob is a character that can really take advantage of that. Right. You've got the arm rotor off stage. You've got the full screen projectiles. You've got those boxing tools. In case it isn't obvious, I watched a YDU video yesterday.
Yeah, gotta throw out all the buzzwords.
Yeah, exactly.
Show off what you learned. Don't die on the platform, please. Thank you.
He's chilling. Go for the flare. Yup. He gets those every time. And there's one thing to know about Ralts is no matter how volatile he thinks Aegis is, he is going to go off stage, especially on Pyra.
Yep. And I mean, because you're a volatile character who people might not think are going to go off stage, it's more power to you when you do, right? Because honestly, Justin was just kind of hovering there. I do not think he was expecting to come and get challenged that high and kind of far off stage. So I think that's for sure kind of a mind game thing, is you wouldn't expect me out here, and here I am.
Something I think might be interesting to mention here is the last time Ralts and Rob Byleth played was at the last BMS Rob was at, and at that point, Ralts was doing a solo Pyra run, and it was 2-1 in Justin's favor. So he has taken games with solo Pyra on the Byleth. So the Rob just, like, it's a great pick because you're scared of Lazog, but you have to win first, right?
Exactly. Which is the caveat is Rob is going to be the better matchup against Lazog, but
it's going to be it.
I don't know. I'm literally just restating what you're saying. You got to get through the Pyra/Mythra reverse.
I love filler words.
People don't want to listen to silence.
Yeah.
It just gets tougher the more neutral interactions that Rob Byleth loses.
For sure.
Because, I mean, coming back, taking 6 stocks with 3 was going to be hard already. Then you die first. Taking 6 with 2, super hard. The impending taking 5 stocks with 1 stock to your name.
That could be rough. Uh-oh. Scary situation if you're Ralts. Get off the ledge. Uh-oh.
Oh?
Grab. I like this down throw. He's going for the mix-up here. No, it didn't connect. You got too much rage. No, you're dead here.
Yeah,
surely.
Yeah. Okay.
But, yeah. Here we go.
I
Last
mean,
stock. Oh my gosh, he's hitting the thing.
Yeah.
Cross stage, though, that nair was not the option.
Aegis, for as good as they are, can get cheesed because you don't have the best recovery. And I don't know, if I'm Rob Byleth, you need that right now because your opponent is Pyra. And as I like to say, you die to a sneeze or a jab.
There he goes. But
and now it really doesn't matter, does it? Because you just gotta not die. You're probably gonna take it, so it doesn't. As long as you're not dying to something from Pyra, it doesn't really matter how many % you're taking.
Could be dead here. No, great drift from Ralts there. Mythra cheats. Hold on.
Yeah,
once again,
I'm starting to think this character's like top 5.
you sure? Very volatile.
It's true. Very
Also
volatile,
not good.
Not great recovery. I'll rethink it. I'll think about it.
Loses to Wolf, you know. Maybe.
Right. Yeah. Some people think Wolf.
All
That's,
right,
that's a
up
big
B
one.
here. No. Wow, down throw fair with both characters lasts for so long. Scary situation. You got to get these aerials out.
Rob Byleth needs a kill. Again, I was saying that the percent doesn't matter, but it kind of does matter if you're at kill percent.
Yeah, scary situation right here. You're in the corner. He might run out of gas soon.
Ooh, gets back to ledge. Jump into the nair. Gyro gets grabbed.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Uppy!
ooh. Avoids the up air.
And the dash attack!
Who's Lazog?
Huh?
Who's
Who
Lazog?
is he?
We didn't even have to see him.
And GMU.
That's
4-0.
emphatic, frankly. Yeah, 4-0. Don't see a lot of those in bracket.
Yeah, not a lot of them, to be
Right,
honest.
yeah, not a lot of times do you beat your opponent by 4 games. 4 stocks, though, doable in a crew battle.
Guess so.
And unfortunately, that's the concession from GWU.
Let's go, GMU! Woo!
Yep.
Who does it better?
Evidently, you guys have picked the proper direction for your middle letter.
True.
So that debate is now settled. The man formerly known as Matt from GWU, I think, is going to have to change. No, did he win that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, our Matt won, so your Matt
true.
still has to change his name.
True.
I guess which is the only victory.
Yeah,
for the side
you
of
came away with
GWU.
something,
It's-
though, you
right,
know?
it's like, we did lose by 4 stocks in the crew battle, but we made an innocent man have to change his own first name.
It's true.
So, gotta look on the bright side in
Yeah.
those kind of things.
For sure.
But yeah, there we go. The Rob pick wasn't it.
Yeah. But I was like, I feel like that's checkmate, you know?
Again, when going in by down like an entire player, it's just so hard because if he goes Byleth, he's probably gonna win that. Like you pick Rob Byleth to win if he's playing Byleth against Aegis, but then you got to go in probably 1 or 2 stocks down against Lazog, and that you're probably gonna lose that one. If you're losing sets in a 3v3 stock situation, down some is not gonna be helpful. So Justin probably doesn't feel great about that, not even getting it to the last person, but there's not a ton he's... It's a tough road back.
Oh, for sure. Well, pleasure casting.
Yes, so much fun.
Did you enter bracket?
I did enter
Let's
bracket.
go.
I
Yeah, I'm really
cannot
happy.
wait
Like,
to
y'all, like
O2.
all of y'all came down today. That was sick.
That's right. So I will, if I take a stock, that'll be great.
Let's go. The Pika goes crazy, trust.
Pika, I play a top tier and play it terribly. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Such is the life of a Pikachu player.
Right.
Never seen a good one in my life.
Esam won a major and then dipped, so he plays like Brawler or something now. I don't even know what's going on there.
What is going on here?
What is going on here?
Now I'm curious.
Who's that on the left?
That's Lazog.
That's Lazog. So we're doing a little what-if scenario, I suppose.
Is that what's going on?
I
I
don't know.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, we're done here. No. This is the head-to-head section. This is the head-to-head section. You want to?
These are the head-to-head?
These are the head-to-heads.
I comment.
I kind of want to play the video game too. So that's it for the crew battle. This is the top.
friends.
This is the top matchup for the head-to-head section. So all the people that we saw in the crew battle or would have seen in the case of Lazog, they're doing head-to-heads now. Second section, but crew battle was the job. Job is finished. Thank you for your time. I'm Andrew Eggs Mafia.
All right, nice to meet you.
And I'm pretty sure we're live.
Yeah. The Slog is kind of getting washed right now.
He is. I believe he got 0 to death, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the first stock was very fast.
This is the what could have been had Justin gotten through in the crew battle, right?
Yeah,
because
it's actually scary now thinking about that. That's actually true. Oh, but that was a good up there.
Yep. So good up air. So now we've established he would have needed at least 2 stocks after getting through the Aegis in order to win the crew battle. Didn't happen.
Bad down the up air.
But he takes game 1.
That is going to be game 1 for Justin Byleth. This is going to be hard for the Slog because this matchup is not good for Min Min. It's one of her few losing matchups.
Right. Yep. And it's such a tragic one too, given all the Robs and how easy Rob is to pick up as a secondary, like Justin's done.
Yeah, so we'll see. I know Lasog has a Ness. I don't know if it will get pulled out or not. I think if the next game's not close again, we will see the Ness at least the 3rd game.
Yep.
But choosing a good song, I like the rhythm boxing. Stick with Min Min game 2. So we'll see how this goes.
Yep, same characters. Makes sense for Justin to stay after it's pretty much a dominant display.
Yeah,
and now he's warmed up by virtue of the crew battle too, so that's the extra positive.
I know Justin does not like the matchup for Byleth, which is why he went Rob in the crew battle.
Yep.
So we will see.
I believe he's lost in brackets Byleth versus Min Min Dog before, so that's
that would make sense.
He's got the history to know he doesn't want it.
Gonna be a good down tilt, but not gonna be connecting to anything. Oh, we get the Nair.
That's a good pressure from Lazog. But he's still at disadvantage.
Yeah,
and,
these down tilts are doing mad work. The up air connecting.
Good
that is gonna be the first stock.
Probably best of 3, isn't it? I don't know for sure.
I think it's best of 5s.
Okay. And oh yeah, because you mentioned he might go Ness game 3, so yeah. I'm just going crazy. Justin showing no signs of slowing down though.
Yeah, just kind of smothering Lasog.
Right. He lapped him for a moment there on stocks. The pressure continues.
Down tilt grab. Not gonna be able to get a follow up off the down throw, but it's still in a bad spot. Lasog gets the up tilt. I wonder if that was supposed to be an up smash because it's rare you see the up tilt over up smash.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have killed anyway, though. But Lasog does have the ledge trap. Min Min's very good at this. Rob can get around it, and the gyro just stuffing out, even super far away.
Right,
beating out the arms.
And that's why Rob is one of Min Min's few bad matchups.
Good downer.
Probably the greatest thing about Min Min. It's a little bit invalidated by high recovery, gyro, stalling in the air, etc.
Yeah. Down throw, gyro into down smash. That was actually really good. Knew that he couldn't get the kill. Oh, but that's going to be a Dragon Arm to take it off the side.
Off stage. Yeah, so not 3-stocked game 1. Won't happen here, but hard to see Lazag getting back into this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a very hard comeback, especially against Rob and someone of Justin's caliber. Although he does have this ledge trap. If he gets an early kill on this ledge trap, it could be very good. Out of the up to up air, and then bad DI on the up air is going to kill.
There it is.
And that is going to be 2-0 for Justin Byleth. I don't know if we'll see the switch here or not. It'll be interesting to see. But
I kind of feel like you got to.
Yeah,
right?
those 2 games were both kind of just a wash.
Right.
It didn't feel like there was even a chance at all.
Because it's so dominant, it's like,
yeah.
What's the mental or playstyle change going to be with Min Min? I think you need to do something drastic like a character change.
Yeah, exactly.
Justin
and we are going to see the Ness come out.
Rob, and there's the Ness. Rob pretty much handpicked here for the Min Min matchup. So I don't know how much to expect in the Ness matchup. Yeah,
that is true. Although I will say, I think this is somewhat of an even matchup. I can't see either of these characters destroying the other one too hard.
Yeah. You'll know more about Lazog than I will, so I don't know how much he pulls out the Ness.
It's every now and then. It's not super common, and there aren't a lot of matchups that you need a secondary for with Min Min, so he doesn't pull it out super often. But it is well practiced. It's not something to sleep at.
Yeah. Because I'd say definitely advantage Lazog here, just because these are both like counter-picked secondaries,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, I'm not sure how confident Justin is in the Rob in a character that's not somebody like Min Min, whereas Lazog must be, like, Rob is one of the characters that you're practicing Ness against, is specifically for that, I would imagine. So he's going to feel more confident.
Good back here, not going to kill.
And looking at the lead, he's playing confident.
Yeah. Now, it is going to be hard, especially at later percents, when you have to recover as Ness against Rob. With that down air and all the projectiles being able to stuff out the up B and all that, it is going to be hard. Oh, that's going to be a really good grab. Doesn't get anything, though.
Up smash and
good back air, and that's the first stock going to Lazog. First time we've seen a lead for Lazog this set.
That's right.
So this counter pick is actually helping.
And you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the interaction is then Lazog has to declare his character first in the next game. So we might see Byleth and Ness have something new
That
there.
is true. So you make a very good point, because even if Lazog gets this game, it's going to be hard because you're going to have to fight most likely the Ness into Byleth. So,
because that's the position, is if you go Ness, you're going to face the Byleth, and if you go Min Min to try and pregame the Byleth, he's just going to go Rob again.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's going to be a difficult one, as it always is when you lose the first 2 games, but Lazog's Ness is looking pretty good. It'll be interesting.
And there's the down air.
Ow, that's
yeah, when you have to up B, this matchup, it's not very forgiving. The up B just gets stuffed out by gyro or down air. So, oh, that was really good side magnet to block the gyro. Really good usage. Although it's gonna be up B. Oh, good bounce.
Ooh,
that was
nice
actually really good recovery. Gonna be a good nair. The laser gonna stuff out the up B.
Let Justin get back to stage pretty easy.
Down throw. We haven't seen a follow-up off of it yet. Yeah. Another just non-follow-up.
Right. I think that is definitely speaking to the lack of like confidence and practice in the character.
Yeah.
Right? If you were a dedicated Rob main, probably getting a kill there. You are very often.
Yeah. He's gonna be able to make it back. Oh, with the bounce, but he saves him.
Oh my goodness.
It's
There's no way for Justin to know.
Yeah.
But that's
just unfortunate.
So tragic for him.
Yeah, this is going to be a heartbreaker if Justin ends up losing this. It's unlikely, but we have the advantage now. So Lazog is...
Ooh, and he's moving.
One good down air, one good read here. Could be the end of the game.
For another combo chain, too.
Yeah.
Ness obviously loves painting together stuff.
And Ness with a rage. That back throw is going to kill at like 90, but I think that'll be... Oh, barely lives it.
You see the almost lack of confidence there because he goes for up throw instead of down throw. Doesn't matter in the end. F tilts, I think.
And that is going to be 3-0 for Justin Byleth versus Lazog.
Oh, what could have been in the crew battle.
Yeah.
So I believe the way it works is that the crew battle is worth 2 head-to-head games for the matchups. And so we've got 5 players on each team, that one going the way of GWU.
Yeah. So if it's 2 points for the crew battle, GMU still does have the advantage here.
Right, so it's 2-1
So
now.
the crew battle does matter a lot. However, Justin Byleth getting the first game is going to matter a lot. It starts the momentum for GW to kind of pull this back.
Exactly.
So it's going to be more and more possible for GW.
But yeah, crew battle, that's why we start out with it. It's very important. It means you can lose the head-to-heads and still win the whole thing. You just got to take 2.
Yeah.
And so when you take the first one, it automatically puts your opponents on like match point basically.
Yep,
so,
exactly.
Just tons of pressure just by virtue of starting 0-2 down. Very difficult to deal with.
Yeah. And it is going to be Drew 2 versus...
This is Kimanito, our Rosalina and Luma player.
Drew 2 versus Kimanito. We saw this in the crew battle.
That we did.
And Drew 2 seemed to have a good advantage.
I think he took more stocks than he lost, if I remember correctly.
I believe so. So we'll see how this goes. Having a longer set might mean for more adaptation. So we'll see how it eventually turns out.
Yeah.
But what we saw was Hero being able to deal with Luma really well.
Yep.
And just not have to really care because his projectiles hit both people.
Right.
Or if he gets Psych Up, he has Psych Up and it kills Luma even faster. So.
Yep. And in the gravitational pull or whatever, Rosalina down B, that could like kill Luma when he sent in a Kaboom or something in
that
there.
is true.
So saw that interaction at least twice during the set, which was very big, taking away a huge asset.
Yeah. This will be an interesting match. I think this one's going to be a lot closer than the last one.
Right.
Just the nature of how we saw it in the group battle. So it'll be a good match. It's not a matchup you see often, Hero versus Rosalina.
Exactly. Two characters that don't get a ton of play at the regional level, I feel like. So
which I don't really know why, because they're both really good characters, I think.
They're good. I feel like it's just they're like thinking man's characters, even almost like it takes
especially
effort
Rosa.
to get to a good level.
Rosa's crazy hard to play at a high level.
So Kimanito, I know, does a lot of practice. He has to take a lot of notes, practice setups with Luma. I'd imagine Hero's difficult too. You have your mana to manage.
Yeah, there's a lot of knowing, because I know Drew too, and we talk a lot, and he helps me with the matchup. So I know that he knows the exact percents that Oomph and Psych Up deal, the amount that everything does. He just knows like everything about the character.
But that's pretty much that's like the barrier to entry.
Exactly. So he's gonna have a lot of tricks. I think both these characters are gonna have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, which will be interesting to see how they. I think we have a pro controller connected, so they're just trying to.
Right. Yeah.
Get that
we saw a bunch of different players connecting there.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't get to see a lot of good Hero gameplay.
Yeah.
It was like right when he released, a couple players picked him up. There's like a Hero-only bracket at a major or something.
People wanted him banned too. I remember that.
Because the language thing, right?
The language thing was messed up.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's the randomness makes it a hype character.
Yeah, I agree.
Like. So I don't know. It just makes it that much more impressive when you can pull something off, and knowing that it's inherently inconsistent.
Yeah,
with
exactly. Using the few consistencies that he has, and then just taking advantage of what you can. He's one of the characters that it's hard to prepare a lot for, and it's kind of once you're in the game, you kind of have to work with what you got.
Right, and Hero gives you so many options too that like even prepping against one specific hero doesn't prep you for them all.
Exactly.
VODs sometimes aren't even as helpful just because you can play the character very differently. That's just...
We're going to start game one on Kalos, and that's 57 off of 2 moves.
Hit twice. Rosalina's going to need like 17 hits to make up that damage.
And we're going to see that a lot, I think. Hero just doing a bunch of damage for Psych Up, Oomph, and all of his spells, and then Rosa just trying their best.
Void from that forward smash doesn't chain that into an up air. I think he's still only been hit 3 times, and he's down 1%.
Yeah. We're going to get another Psych Up. And Psych Up's not used on projectiles, but it is used on certain spells.
Okay.
And it's used on shields, so we saw it there used on shields. So that's going to be really important to look out for. But we have it, it is out again. And grab up throw does kill with Psych Up around this percent.
Yeah.
But Luma actually takes the Psych Up hit. I didn't realize that was an interaction how that worked.
Yep.
So that's going to be really important too.
It's the old get down, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Even if you're hitting my character, maybe it's not the one that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Ice Climbers, but less damaging to the game plan.
Yeah.
You get a replacement.
It'll come back eventually.
That's right. Get a new member of the Secret Service. There they are.
And that's going to be the down smash to punish the forward smash. And one thing that Drew2 does is, you see him pick bounce here. Rosalina doesn't really have a lot of projectiles, but Drew2 will pick bounce because it actually, it'll make it more likely that you get the other buffs, like Psych Up and Oomph from the shop. And there you see that he got the Oomph because he had bounce.
Because
if
you
got
bounce, you can't get it
again.
Yeah,
because the way that it works is it searches for a buff. You can only have one buff in your shop. And so if you already have bounce, you can't have that one. So he will be going for bounce, and he goes for bounce even in the matchups that don't have any projectiles.
Right,
just because
you might as well if you're not
exactly, and Oomph and Psych Up are so powerful and useful that it's worth it. Going to be a really good dash attack cancel into the grab. Goes for the down air, doesn't connect, but the up B is going to stall it out. Oh, and the dash attack with Oomph is going to take the kill.
Yeah, It's just the same thing as Kimonito hits him so many times and then
dies at 70.
Right, dies at 70 after getting hit 4 times in the stock. As is the nature of Hero. I don't know, that whole sequence where the death came to up B right near the ledge to keep him off and then hit the dash attack, that was all very good.
Yeah. It covered a lot of options.
Good side B there too to avoid the F smash.
Yeah, the first level of side B, Kafriz, or I don't know the name.
Who cares about the names?
The first level of side B is actually really good because it does a lot of damage and it stuffs it out, and it's really fast. Oh, but that's Kamikaze, and it is going to kill.
Sure.
So that's game 1 going to Drew 2 with a Kamikaze finish. I don't know how intentional the Kamikaze was, but
I'm going to give him credit.
I'll give him credit.
You're up a stock, that's a win condition.
True, true.
Some characters have that where it's all the suicide stuff where it's like sometimes when you're up a stock, you can just...
It's worth it, especially when you're at a higher percent, because you're going to die soon anyway. So you might as well use one of your most powerful moves and just take yourself out with you. And game 2 is going to be on small battlefield. I think this is going to be better for Rosa. The platforms are going to help a lot. Just being able to sit under it with Luma, you get to cover a lot of space.
Yeah, I don't think game 1 was that bad for Kimonito.
No.
He just got hit by a lot of really strong things and died for it. So
I think it's just going to be a lot of patience, making sure you don't get hit by those strong things, because that's what's going to decide the matchup.
So far, I mean, he's doing a better job, and yet he is down on percent. And there's the oomph coming out, which was only going to make it worse.
That's a good parry to get the dash attack punish. I don't actually know how safe that is without the parry, but it seems like it would be hard to punish without, so that was a good parry. And the accelerate's going to allow just for free menu, because you just get to run in, they have to respect you, and then you get to run out in menu. And the uppy's going to cover and misses the tech.
Yeah.
That's going to be stock 1 going to Drew 2. This is looking really good for Drew 2 here.
Only on 50%. I mean, it's just the same thing over and over again. As Kimonito's got to hit him so many times to make back getting hit once or twice. And so far in the second game, he hasn't been making it up. He's been in disadvantage a lot. Nice F smash there with Luma.
And that's probably like the earliest kill we're going to see, because Rosalina just doesn't have a lot of really cheese potential.
Right.
Even the down air, it doesn't send very far because it's not super strong. So it's like, we're going to have to see the higher percents from Kimonito.
Exactly. And that just gives your opponent even more time to oomph F smash
Exactly.
you.
Just gives you more chances to cheese Rosalina when you don't die super fast. This is going to take out the Rosa, or the Luma. So for the next like 10-15 seconds, it is just Rosa that you have to deal with. Although the let's wrapping is really good right now from Kimonito.
Right.
Keeping off stage. Oh, but the crit is going to take it.
That's what we watch Hero for.
That's why we loved Hero. The crit just, because that would not have killed without the crit.
Right. Probably wouldn't have even been that close.
Yeah.
But it's one of the things you get. Ooh, down air.
And there we see the down air. Even the down air hitting at 80, it's just not strong.
Yeah, because even if you get stuff down there, like, Hero's got good recovery options. And even if he's, like, really far out there, boom, there's zoom.
Yep. Which does has a higher chance the closer you're out of the blast zone.
Right, exactly. So.
And we do see Psych up here. One good hit, and it is just going to be the end of Kimonito. So we'll see. It's going to be used on Luma, but Luma's going to die for it. So you don't have Psych up anymore, but Luma is gone.
And I think when you're Hero and you've got a lot of spells to go through, you're probably fine taking away Luma for a little bit. 102, lots of things kill here, and you got 2 stocks to work with. So F smash is one of those things that will kill.
It will kill. And that's 2-0 for Drew 2. It looks closer than the Lasog versus others. What was it? Lasog versus Justin Byleth. But it still looks really strong for Drew 2.
And Kimonito doesn't have anybody to swap to my knowledge. So Lasog had the luxury of being able to switch over to Ness to at least get a chance at that newer matchup. Kimonito talks the talk about having a duck hunt sometimes, but I'm not convinced that he actually does. So he might just need to employ the old play better adaptation.
We do have a really good duck hunt here, and Drew 2 Hero does really well versus duck hunt. Hero is just a character that's really hard to counterpick. There's
Right.
not a lot of characters that do well because he has bounce, he has accelerate, he has a lot of stuff.
See, there's a big counterpick. He changed from white dress to red dress.
That's really smart.
I expect. Oh, but it's a different hero skin too, so it's basically like playing. This is a whole new set
matchup
right here. Yeah.
The snooze, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get anything off it because Luma's able to defend.
Right. Behind him.
Oh, that was
They're gonna play
that
catch.
was so good.
Very nice.
And
Good
there we get
job from
Oomph.
Drew too.
Sizzle doing just too much damage, and what looked like a really good start for Caminito is Drew 2's lead.
Kiminito just takes too many just stray hits, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
there
can
we see the
stand there.
downer, but he's gonna have barely enough mana to get back. But
nice
the
F
S smash gonna kill.
So there's a lead for Kiminito,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure he's had a lead.
I don't think so either. We do have Oomph, Accelerate, Psych Up on Drew 2. So
the
one hit
combination.
is gonna probably do it.
Yeah, at 81%.
As silly as it is, at 81%. And there it is.
Yep.
And the game is pretty much even again. And Psych Up is out again. Which gets used on the side B. So we see that. Because side B is not quite a projectile.
Right.
So it does get used up by the Psych Up. These juggles are going to be really important. Gets the grab. That's a really good grab. The zoom gets back, which is
Ooh.
important because there was not a lot of mana.
Right.
So
Kiminito almost had a read there, but he
Yeah.
just missed the nair on him coming down
That was a really good downer. And Kiminito's up by a lot now.
Mm.
So maybe there was some adaptation that happened because it's looking really good for
Right.
Kiminito.
I,
Oh, but the up
Oh.
smash with Psych Up's going to even it out. That was...
there's that just happened so quick. It's
Kiminito's
like
at 38 like 10 seconds
yeah.
ago.
felt so safe, land on a platform. No, you're gone.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't even like hero up smash that much. But
Yeah.
when you apply a spell and then get it, and
It's a
in the
hard move to hit
hitbox,
because it has no scoop hitbox. It's
Right.
only just the sword.
But when you're on the platform, who cares about
Yeah.
a scoop hitbox?
Exactly. When you can guarantee it hits, it's a very strong move, especially when you have two buffs to...
Now
Powered
Kiminito, for all that
Oh.
lead he had, down and looking to get 3-0'd.
Yeah.
Ooh, good roll into the
Gonna be
grab.
up,
into
throw up air. And this is an advantage for Kiminito, especially with the lead trap with
Right.
Luma active.
He's got Luma out.
Good nair. Keeping him off stage. And the
Oh,
down air,
Down here with Luma, not quite
not quite going
enough.
to take it. And that's Zoom. And we see the Zoom, just a free, get out of jail free card. Shields to Luma, that's really good awareness. A lot of people throw and then forget about Luma.
Right, I've seen that a lot from
And the
watching.
thwack.
Oh,
The
sure.
thwack is going to
Why
take
not?
it. And that's
3-0.
3-0 for Drew 2. That's two 3-0s that we've seen so far.
Yeah, just that gap, I
Yeah.
guess.
I think a lot of it's the matchups too. Because we saw here,
Mhm.
Rosa it's really hard for Rosa to
Right.
get going.
I'd imagine it's pretty difficult for floaty characters in general, right?
Yeah.
Because you can just like Accelerado and your spells and stuff. You can just cover a lot of things.
Yeah.
And
The hero has so many good projectiles with the side B and the kaboom and everything that just hits both Luma and
Yep.
Rosa, which is really important.
yeah, I'd love to talk to either of these players, hear their thoughts on like a matchup chart between those two
Yeah.
characters. Because I'd imagine after watching that, I think it's hero favored if I
Yeah.
had to guess.
No, I could agree.
It's tough to deal with.
It looked very strong for hero. And we are going to be seeing Prince Rawls versus...
This is Hooks, our
Hooks,
Incineroar
okay.
main.
Yes. So again, I don't think this is going to be a good matchup for Incineroar.
Mhm.
Pyramithra versus Incineroar. I think this is going to be very hard for Incineroar to do well.
Right.
But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm excited for this one. We don't have an Aegis in GW
yeah,
who shows up to our weekly.
that's
So
surprising.
right, I know. For as good as the character is,
Yeah.
nobody's decided to commit and pick it up. But then again, it is a common character. I feel like books can't get away from some
Yeah,
matchup experience. We'll see how it goes.
even watching the character a lot
Right.
helps.
True.
Just understand.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go eat something because
Yeah.
I'm starving and I want to not be starving during the main bracket. But
Very
it was
good.
nice commentating with
Yes,
you.
nice commentating
I'll
with
find
you
someone
too.
else to get out here. And good luck to both players in this matchup.
All right. I didn't see the stage pick originally, so I'm going to be very surprised. Yeah, we'll find out. I have no idea what these characters like, dislike. Yeah, I'm a GW kid here at George Mason, so infinitely better George. No, not right now. In fact, it's anarchy here, ladies and gentlemen. Stream titles are wrong, not Drew 2 Kimanito. In fact, Hooks versus have it in my phone. Hooks is my guy, though. I'll try to be as non-biased as possible. It's Prince Raltz on the Aegis. And as my commentator partner commented right before he left, this was probably not great for Incineroar. Just because he's very slow. And Mythra, very not slow. That's fun fact of the week for you all. But at the same time, Incineroar gets a lot out of very few hits. Ooh, goes for the F smash and gets shielded, and he's gonna oh, that's a good revenge to get out of that combo. And now what's he gonna do with it? Back throw with revenge, not enough. Living to 123. Don't often see against Incineroar. Both players hit triple digits. Grab, are you dead now? Yes, you are. Hooks takes the first stock here of game 1. See how this goes. The Pyra is out to look for a kill. Are you dead? No, good recovery. Saves the jump, has side B and up B, but doesn't have a way to get out of down air, up air. And Mythra's back out to reset on the new stock. That is 40% you just took from revenge side B, and you're dead. Okay, Hooks dies too there, but sure. We'll take it. That stock lasted like 10 seconds. Another Alolan whip there, and you're off on ledge. Doesn't jump into the nairs, doesn't get hit by down tilts. Now it's Mythra's turn to have advantage. Getting comboed, good up B, and now Hooks at 78. I wonder if he regrets throwing away his second stock at 20 now. Maybe he had to get that kill, but I still feel like he kind of fast fell into that. I don't know. He's far better at the game than I am. I don't know what I'm talking about. One thing that I do know is that he's at a severe disadvantage now. It does have rage. If you get like a revenge and then a big hit, that back throw is good, but 60% with a nair doesn't find it. At ledge, grabbed. Back throw, not a kill throw whatsoever, but it does put him stage. Hooks, good dash attack, good up air. And there's the up smash, 152 he lives to against Pyra. Take game 1. Yeah, simple as that. That's Incineroar gameplay for you there. Character's been coming to prominence a lot more. Credit to SkyJ from Mexico, from showing that this character is not, in fact, that bad. Hooks doing that on a very minor level here as well, by taking it against widely considered the best character of the game, Aegis. These two players inherently very similar skill level. The way that this works is we had a crew battle earlier between 5 players from George Mason, 5 players from George Washington universities, respectively. That was won by George Mason University, and now we are in a set of 1v1s. So far we are 1-1 in the 1v1s. The crew battle is worth 2, so GMU winning it means that they are currently up 3-1, and you need 4 to win. So technically, you know, the set is on the line from here on out for George Washington. Gotta be flawless. Good up B from Hooks to get back, but he's just dead. 10%. I'm pretty sure that all came from the up B landing. He really got dominated that entire first stock. And there's the feast famine for you for Incineroar in this matchup. last game you live to 150 and get a nice kill, pretty much rob them of the game, and then come out the very next one and get pretty much 0 to death. To say what the outcome's going to be at the beginning of each game, but right now Prince Ralt's absolutely running away with it. Switches to Pyra and whiffs that kill. Just kidding. Commentator's curse. Turns out Pyra's a pretty good character. Gonna try to extend this advantage even more. Hooks just keeps getting hit. Oh, Revenge stays out just long enough. Misses that Alolan Whip, but still got Revenge to work with. Yeah, sure, you're dead. Back throw. Long road back for Hooks here, as he needs to avoid dying. Yes, very, very novel. Got 110 now, 2 stocks to take, pretty much at 0. Alolan Whip, I like the mind game there, to not punish off it and then go for an F smash. I'll give him credit and say that that was on purpose. Oh, and he does it again. That one was definitely on purpose. Very good awareness from Hooks to say, hey, even though you're one of the best characters in the game, your recovery, just let him die. Now it's 165. Cinera's got a little bit of cheese, as far as I know. If he's at ledge, you can see him going for grabs. What he wants is down throw up B. I'm not sure when that's true because I'm not the Incineroar player. And it won't end up mattering. JV2 on that one is Prince Ralts doesn't take damage. Very last stock. 1-1 is the score. I know the page isn't updated, but that's not my job. All battlefield. Back. No changes. As a George Washington student, I don't know much about the George Mason guys, so I don't know if Prince Ralts has secondaries to switch to. I know I'm pretty confident Hooks isn't going to change character even if he this one. Yeah, it's more of the same from game 2. Yet to deal damage on 86. Pyra is out looking for the kill, jabs you to 100. Up air, down air, big sword. What's it going to be? Dash attack to try and get back. Center stage doesn't die that time to down air, up air. But the whiffed Revenge has him die to F smash. Pyra's back out, and it's as if we've got a new game with a small caveat that Prince Ralts has an extra stock. Juggles are so good. That's what we mentioned right at the beginning. It's just so tough for Incineroar if you're in disadvantage. You're so slow. Mythra is decidedly not. Sometimes, hey, you got hit. Here's 50%. Hey, you got hit. Here's another 50%. Hey, you've taken 50% twice. Here's Pyra. And yeah, it's just not been good. Big adaptation from Prince Ralts to his credit after losing game 1 and been playing so confidently and so well these last 2. Yet to hit triple digits in the game at all, and Hooks is, you know, a combo away from being at Pyra kill percent. We'll take that with the Alolan Whip though, and we're in a pretty similar spot to where we were last game, where on his last stock, Hooks takes very first one of Ralts. It's the Pyra to clean up. Good spot dodge off that F smash, but he's still getting jabbed. Just in case there was any doubt in your mind that he just isn't a good character or isn't top 5, which I doubt is a commonly held belief, but you know, there you go. 1 in favor of Prince Ralts. Still not updated. Still not my job. And this is it. Prince Ralts wins this. GMU has beaten WU. We're all done here. Gonna be no character swap, as I predicted. Hooks doesn't really have anything else the throw on the stove. Gonna be it. He either wins here on PS2 or we're done. And I'll be interested to see what happens if we are in fact just done. I know for a fact GW has 2 snakes waiting in the wings. Always hype gameplay. And then I believe we've got a DDD who could play, and then a Byleth that can play for GMU. So those will be the other matchups if required. But what I was going to say is I don't know if we play them if they're not required. The only other time that I've seen one of these types of sets between colleges, all of these head-to-head matchups were played at the same time. So they all got played. It didn't really end up mattering. Good stock from Hooks. He's at 117. Misread roll from Prince Raltz. What was I saying? I'm not sure if we'll see the other 2 matchups. We might just, you know, for completionist sake, to say that we did play them all, give a full game report, but this very well could be it, especially if Prince Raltz keeps taking stocks like that. It was a good down air from Pyra. Now we're back on Mithra. We've seen this one before. Good F smash, but he does take damage and knockback from Incineroar up B. Pull away. Not prepared for that. Just barely outspacing these Alolan whips. The past 2 have whiffed. It's so difficult for Hooks to find hits. Revenge there on a down air, which should give him some sauce on his next move, and another Alolan whip outspaced. There's up smash. Here we are, final stock. I mean, just it's almost surprising that this game isn't going to end in a 3-0. From the eye test of these last few games, you would say that Prince Raltz has been utterly dominant, but he did lose the first game. Nice back air there to even it up. Game 5 is definitely not a foregone conclusion, but Prince Raltz playing very well these past few games. Down air up smash, not nearly high enough percent to have that kill, but the pressure is still on. Are you back? No, you're not. Pyra sends Incineroar down to where all the other fire types are. Parentheses L. That's that. 3-1 is the final score. I know it wasn't updated at any point throughout. There we go, and that is it for the 2 colleges playing against each other. Again, as I said, I'm not sure if we will see more games. It could happen. Gonna be, yeah, what did I say? Snake versus Byleth and Snake versus DDD. But those games don't actually matter anymore. Yeah, GMU has won, as much as it pains me to say, as the resident GW caster. That's that. Setup sets empty. I'm watching the player cams right now, frankly, just to be very open with you, because I don't know what's going on. See the time, 6:34. I'm sure all of you lovely people knew that. We'll give it a minute, and if nobody sits down at the stand, happening. It appears we will play it out. We're sitting down right now on the player cam. GMU's Mr. Beecroft, and right next to him, GWU own Over. So this be the Byleth Snake matchup. There are options, I've been told, for Beecroft to switch characters up. So not to say that he will go Byleth, but that is what we saw in the crew battle. We will see. But that's the answer to the question. We will resolve the whole head-to-head, but Stretch should be taken off. Sure, that is the end, as far as I'm aware. Actually, now that I think about it, full disclosure, doubt begins to trickle into my head, because now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the head-to-head and the battle are separate, and then they still need to win 3 out of 5. If they don't, it's a tie. I don't know. Find out. I'm finding out with you. All I know is Smash is being played. Byleth, it's a snake. Both of these people should have matchup experience. Justin Byleth, obviously, got Byleth in the name from our region at GW. So Over has played against them. Whereas on the other side, my knowledge that Beecroft has played a snake comes entirely from somebody just now yelling, "You know the matchup," at him. The credentials of that person are unknown to me, and yet I trust them. Yeah. I also am beginning to trust it more and more watching this gameplay. That was a sick stock to take with a nice back air, and he's only on 50%. Try to extend this advantage, and he will, because he's not dumb. And it's on Over to try and bring it back. 7% taken so far is negligible, so if you can take a stock quickly, he'll be in good shape. Now advantage back onto Beecroft. Get up attack. Back air from Byleth. Good move. Nice catch with the up air. Down B. It would have been pretty cool had Beecroft comboed getting hit by C4 into an up air, but instead Over stays alive and takes the stock to even it up. That said, no, he's not dead, and he can get back because Snake. Down tilt up air, not going to connect. Side B will RKO. Gone. Big advantage now, Beecroft. I wonder if I wonder how the stage goes in. Just to a common one, Gentleman 2, you know, so I wonder if that happened. If that's the case, I very much want to see where Over will go should he this game. And he loses this game. So, again, I'm interested. Snake gets a lot off of stage selection, you know, more than many characters do. Triplats, very good, gives him a lot of options. Center platform, the one he goes for, in Hollow Bastion can also be very good for Snake. So this is probably where he wants to be, the ideal stage choice. Then again, maybe normal Battlefield was banned. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, you can see very early grenade dropped on the center platform. Snake is going to try and control that space as much as he can. Whereas, I don't know if Byleth cares all that much, frankly. It's going to run at you, try to hit some of those combos, try to hit a down air. That was rough. I didn't even pay attention to the percent, but it was probably criminally low. But there you go. That's Byleth down air for you. If you can hit it, it'll kill, TM. Now it's back to advantage for Beecroft. Wow. Good up smash will hit. Their up smash to set up. There's the high recovery. Not messing around with going low after what happened to him on his last stock. Can't really blame him. Ida comes out. Doesn't... Byleth has a, in my opinion, deceptively good recovery. I always get surprised by how far the game lets tethers go, but that could just be a me thing, frankly. We're back into a more neutral situation. 180%. Down smash. He looked for it. And that's a nice C4 drop to take that kill, but 90%. We saw this story pretty much verbatim in the last game, where it took over about 100% of his second stock to take Beecroft's first. Yeah, and it's the same story here. Gets killed early, that first stock, and it just makes it that much more difficult to get back into it afterwards. Now lots of things kill for Byleth. You've pretty much got your pick of the bunch, and that pick will be forward air. Arrow right on the dropped shield. Air. I mean, there's the shield break. This character can do. Lines up the forward smash, and it'll kill. I was going to say, sir, give us the big axe with down B, but he knows what he's doing. Sweet spot, F smash, 2-0 in favor of Beecroft over. Wow. Sure. I am the Miracle Wizard, buddy. Heard it here first. Same thing for game 3. Bastion, Snake, Byleth, which I think kind of fair. I mean, Over died criminally early. The down air last time, which I mean wasn't cheese. He did recover low against Byleth plenty of time. Good interaction from Beecroft, but still kind of feel hard done by that, I think. So this is the stage he thinks Snake is going to be best on. He's got no other characters to change to. He's got like a hero, kind of. Oh, dead. You're almost dead. You're dead. That was a good sequence. Double up B to drag down with the spike. First one hits off the side of the stage. Second one will kill. And I mean, this is what it's got to be for Over. He's got to find this first kill quick. Past 2 games, it has taken him far too long to equalize. And by that point, Beecroft is just able to take the advantage and carry it into a game win. It's 2-0. You got to bring it all the way back. That means taking kills earlier. Here we are, 100% already. Feels like barely anything's happened. And as much as I've been looking for him to change it up, take a stock quickly, he's at 130 and a stock down. Make it 2 stocks down. Byleth alive at 163. And Byleth not a light character, but Snake really wants to be killing early at 160. Gets that down throw up tilt. Snake classic. Snake a very flexible man. I don't know a lot of people that can stretch the way that he does in his up tilt. Quite a sight to behold. And it kills. Yeah, fun for the whole family. This looks like a 3-0. This is that back air. Forward air was the correct option, I suppose, but it's always a mix-up there. Over needs to play basically flawlessly here. That up smash is pretty close to flawless. And that Nikita, you're dead. Surely. Surely you're dead. No, Byleth. Ladies and gentlemen, I swear, I mentioned it earlier. Has such a... The recovery is so much better than I think it should be. Hey, that's the percent that Byleth died last time, 168. And this time he's going either further. Can we hit 200? 193 and living. No, no 200. Maybe he was technically 200. Maybe he was technically alive and above 200 there. But there's the JV2. Down smash reads the roll. I guess it doesn't really read the roll. It just goes everywhere. Strong move, strong character, good character. Yeah. Oh. That's all she wrote on that one. Now, the question will truly be answered. If we see the final matchup, which would be, you know, Solid versus Anti-Pop, then we know they were just playing it out. If we're done now, then we know that the crew battle and head-to-head were separate sections. I'm shivering in my boots in anticipation. Let me tell you, I can't wait to find out what happens. If, in fact, we get a Snake DDD matchup, I think I'll cast that, as is my job. I'm the College v College casting. If we're done, then I may depart. Maybe they'll let me break in later, have some more things in the main bracket. But yeah, definitely winding down here at the end of GWU versus GMU. Starting at 7 will be the main bracket for BMS, Bring More Setups. And yeah, I have no idea how long that will go. I should probably check to see how many entrants we've got, but it's going to be a sizable tournament. Should be pretty exciting. We've got a lot of talent from MDVA that are here today, so that's exciting. I've mentioned it a couple times already. I'm going to go get absolutely washed because I'm not very good at the game. Hopefully, though, I've been good at casting. Enjoyed listening to the game. As far as I can tell, I am done. It looks like any possible game, Game 5 of the 1v1s is a foregone conclusion. I think we're done, and that is all for me for now.